Alrighty. Hello everybody. My name is Team Craze and this isn't gonna be another video talking about my opinions on, the Genshin Impact drama, because I can't really weigh in on that. I don't really play Genshin. I think Genshin is a fucking awful game that has a player base of full of white knighters that just make the community absolutely insufferable to talk to. But, that's kind of just like what I think. Instead, truthfully, what I want to talk about here is the fact that, like, even after all of this drama is gonna, go on and stuff, nothing's gonna change. Nothing's gonna change unless you make a change. Because, if Hoyo gives out, say, 10 intertwined fate, 20, 50, 100, they give you the 5-star the 5-star selector and the 4-star skin selector. Like, that's just going to appease you, and then you're just gonna say nothing about it afterwards. You're going to ignore the 3 years still of being absolutely mistreated by Genshin's garbage dev team, and you're gonna go back to doing the same old bullshit, being like, oh, like, Genshin's open world and exploration is so much better than your Honkai Star Rail's turn-based gacha. It's so stingy because it's an open world gacha. There's no open world gachas. Well, not right now at least, but like, you get what I mean, right? Like, you're just gonna say that. You're just gonna keep saying it, and then it's gonna boil over into next year, and then next year, and then maybe like 10 years have passed, and Genshin Impact is still a really popular game, and then when you get your 10 intertwined fates for 10 years, and then you write it again, it's just, have you learned nothing? Truthfully, have you learned nothing about the fact that the global community in general needs to stop white knighting for a pretty egregious company that's been doing this shit for years? Like, I don't know why people kind of forget that Hoyoverse has 2 other games before this, Guns Girl Z and Honkai Impact 3rd, and those 2 games, especially Honkai Impact 3rd, when it first launched, were very, very, very stingy. There was a lot of shit happening in Honkai Impact 3rd that just kind of like went away once the directors switched hands. I forgot their names, but the director for Genshin Impact is the director that used to run Honkai Impact 3rd, and he was just as stingy with the rewards and stuff in Honkai Impact 3rd until the new director took over, which is also the same director that runs Honkai Star Rail. I wonder why. But yeah, I mean, sure, go ahead and prove me wrong, right? That you're not a bunch of white knight like dick suckers that will stand up to Mihoyo and just like not spread around this fake fucking toxic positivity to just kind of like shut your ears out and just pretend everything's okay, because it never has been. It never will be. This like any sort of response that Mihoyo does to kind of just shut you guys up will work, and then you'll just go back to the same fucking cycle. Like, I've played a lot of gacha games. There's a reason why I avoided Hoyoverse gacha games until Honkai Star Rail, because inherently, like, I know inherently gacha games are there to time gate you and exploit you of your money, but there are actually companies out there and like directors that value your time and value you as a player, right? Girls Frontline, it's a very free to play friendly game. A lot of it is centered around the resources that's your main way of like spending and everything. It's just, you have to use your time for it. But if you use your time for it, you're getting the units you want, you're getting the equipment, which doesn't have substats. Like there's a lot of other games that have better gacha systems than Hoyoverse games, but for a lot of people, especially for those that got into Genshin Impact when COVID hit, Hoyoverse's gacha systems are the only gacha systems you know. And I feel really fucking bad for you because you really should be playing other gacha games apart from Genshin Impact. I promise you. I promise you will be enlightened to how good gacha games can be and how much like the other Chinese companies treat their players better. Azure Lane's company, Manju, treats them better. Fucking Arknights with Hypergriff, right? Girls Frontline with Mika Team. We don't talk about Girls Frontline 2. They basically copied Hoyoverse's gacha system, and it's fucking awful. Nikkei with Shift Up, you've got so many different companies. I mean, granted that last one is a Korean company, but you've got so many different companies that have much better gacha systems and actually like respect your time. I implore you, please play other gacha games, and please don't just keel over once they give you your rewards. I beg of you. I beg of you, keep bitching, and I promise you they will listen to you, because the Genshin devs know. The Genshin devs know that no matter what you guys say, you guys will just keel over the moment they just the moment that the CN community takes over and then gets the job done for you guys. Because a lot of you are just the white knights who think MiHoYo can do nothing wrong. You guys are fucking morons. I'm sorry. Like, everybody's saying it, but I just have to dogpile. You guys are absolutely fucking idiots. Alright, that's just kind of all I have to say. This is just kind of off the cuff and, kind of left field of like my usual content, which isn't much, but hey, I'm here. So, yeah. Fuck the Genshin community. Fuck Genshin. Genshin, that legitimately fucking sucks in my opinion. If you want my opinion, fucking, I don't know, make a video on that or something. You can fucking send me death threats, I guess. Call me a fucking Tectone supporter, I guess. I don't know. Stay simping for Hoyo. And then I'm just gonna watch as Hoyoverse caves, and then you guys just go back to the same fucking bullshit all over again, coping about the fact that like that nothing will change until the director is gone, and saying like starting your arguments with Genshin's open world and exploration, it has no competitors is why they're so stingy. When Honkai Star Rail is from the same company, and they treat and they still treat that better. Like, even if Honkai Star Rail is in a more competitive genre, they still have no reason to treat us better than they treat you. I saw a comment of like, like I'm not gonna play HSR because I don't want to support Hoyo as a company anymore, which is valid. But at the same time, just play Star Rail and show them that like like you're not gonna stand up for this shit. Just stop playing Genshin, stop paying, and watch their 20% like global share of ours like plummet, and then they're gonna be like, oh shit, why are we losing money? Because 20% is still a lot. I don't know if you've bought anything or done your taxes, but 20% is a fucking lot, guys. Anyway, fuck you all. Bye.